Hello, dear students, and welcome to this new class session. It is a pleasure to see you all again and spend this good time together. And I hope you are doing well. In today's class session, we are going to study a new topic. However, this topic is related to one we already saw in the previous class. So it is very important that you remember what we learned in that session. Do you still remember it? No? Well, that topic was vowel sounds. Oh, now you remember, don't you? Okay. Before we start the new topic, it is necessary that we remember those vowel sounds, since today we are going to combine them in order to create new sounds. So let's practice them very quickly. E, you can find it in C, E. An example is gym. E, it is in 10. A, you can find it in cat. A, you can find it in car. O, an example is door. U, it is in book. U, an example is pool. A, an example is sun. And er, an example is again. Having practiced that, now we can learn about diphthongs. So, what is a diphthong in English? It is basically the combination of two vowel sounds. As simple as that. You take one vowel sound and combine it with another different vowel sound. Here is an example. If you start with the sound A and glide to the sound I, you get the diphthong I. I. So, how it works? Well, the first sound flows into the second. It is not a cut pronunciation. Is that clear? You do not say I. No, you say I. I. Okay, now we are going to learn each and every English diphthong. The first one. If you start with the sound E and glide to the sound I, you get the diphthong A. A. You can find it in train, train, and wait, wait. If you start with the sound O and glide to the sound U, you get the diphthong O. O. Some examples are rose, rose, and snow, snow. If you start with the sound A and glide to the sound I, you get the diphthong I. I. Some examples are might, might, and try, try. If you start with the sound O and glide to the sound I, you get the diphthong oi, oi. You can find it in boy, boy, and boys, boys. And finally, if you start with the sound A and glide to the sound U, you get the diphthong ow, ow. You can find it in now, now, and house, house. It is really easy, isn't it? Well, here we have some other examples. If you pronounce the word they, you will see that it has the diphthong A, A. Now we have toilet, toilet. It has the diphthong oi, oi. Next, the word out, out, which has the diphthong ow, ow. Finally, if you say the word nice, you will say the diphthong I. I. Now you are ready to practice.
Now that we understand what diphthongs are and how they sound, I want to show you some strategies that can really help you improve your pronunciation. I know sometimes pronunciation can feel a little difficult, but with the right practice, it becomes much easier. So don't worry if it's not perfect, we are learning together, okay? So the first strategy is using a mirror. When we speak English, our mouth doesn't stay in one position. It moves, especially when we pronounce diphthongs. So imagine you have a mirror in your hand. Look at my mouth. When I say A, it starts in one position and then it moves. This helps you become more aware of how you are producing the sound. Okay, the second strategy is recording your voice. You can use your cell phone. You can record yourself saying words with deep tones like cake, bike, or house. After that, you listen carefully to your recording and compare it with the correct pronunciation. This is very helpful because sometimes we think we are pronouncing correctly, but when we listen to ourselves, we notice small difference. And that's completely normal. Making mistakes is part of learning. The important thing is to try again and improve step by step. Now, let's put them into practice together. In this activity, you are going to listen carefully and repeat after me. Remember to pay attention to how my mouth moves and try to imitate a sound. Don't worry if it feels a little strained at the beginning. That's completely normal. Listen and repeat. A game, rain, face. Game, rain, face. Very good. Try to make it sound longer. A. Okay, very good. Now, O. Boat, road, coat. Boat, road, coat. Excellent. Brown your lips a little. Oh, very good. Now, I smile, right, light, smile, right, light. Great! Open your mouth and then close it slightly. Smile. Very good. Okay, now, oi, toy, coin, coin, toy, coin, coin. Nice. Listen carefully to the change in the sound. Oh, very good. Now, ow, mouth, brown, round, mouth, brown, round. Very good. Let the sound move naturally. Okay, this time you will listen to a word and identify the diphthong sound. So you need to think carefully and listen. Listen, please, very closely. It's okay if you are not sure, just try your best. Okay? What diphthong do you hear? Time. What do you think? A, B, or C? Let's see. Very good. A. Time. I. Okay. Now, play. What diphthong do you hear? Play. Let's see. Very good. The letter B. A. Play. Now, cow. how. What diphthong do you hear? A, B, or C? What do you think? Let's see. Very good. Letter A. Ow. Cow. Okay. Now, phone. Phone. Let's see. Letter B. Very, very good. Oh, phone. Now, coin. Coin. What diphthong do you hear? Coin. Let's see. Very good. The letter C. Oi. Okay, amazing job. You are doing really well identifying the sounds. Remember to use the strategies. Practice in front a mirror and record your voice. Little by little, your pronunciation will improve. Keep practicing.
Hello, dear student Luis. Today we are diving into diphthong listening activities. Now that you have learned about diphthongs, let's practice. Alright, for this first activity, I read some sentences and I want you to listen carefully, then repeat them out loud. And while you are doing that, try to identify the words that contain diphthongs. Listen carefully and repeat. The sky is very bright today. The sky is very bright today. Now, which words have diphthongs? What do you think, Luis? Good. Sky. That's I. Can you find another one? Exactly, bright. Also I. Is there one more? Nice. Today. That's A. Alright, now let's try another sentence. My phone is right here. Listen and repeat. My phone is right here. Great. Now, can you spot the diphthongs? Which words, Luis? Good. My, that's I. Can you find another one? Exactly, phone. Oh, is there one more? What do you think? Nice. Right, I. Alright, let's move on to activity 2. Diphthong identification. Choose a word that contains the diphthong ow. Listen carefully and repeat. A, snow. B, seat. C, green. And D, mouse. Which one do you think is correct, Luis? Exactly, mouse. That's ow. Alright, now for the next part, listen and repeat each word and choose the correct color for the diphthong you hear. Remember, blue is I, purple is A, green is ow, red is O, and yellow is oi. Ready? Let's go. First word, rose. What do you think? Repeat after me, rose. Good, red, O. Next, Android. Android. Which color? Nice, yellow. Oi. Next, towel. Listen carefully. Towel. Good, green. Ow. Next, nice. Nice. Which one? Exactly, blue. I. And last one, cake. What do you think, Luis? Cake. Perfect. Purple. A. Very good, Luis. Now listen and repeat the sentence out loud. The boy found a coin under the tree. Listen carefully. The boy found a coin under the tree. Great. Let's identify the diphthongs. Which option is correct? What do you think? Exactly. It's C. Okay. Oi and ow. And which words have diphthongs? There are 3, correct. Boy, that's oi. Found, that's ow. Coin, that's oi. Okay. Here we go with the final activity. Listen and repeat the sentences out loud. Now let's find the one that has exactly these 2 diphthongs, A and O. Here are your options, Luis. Go ahead, please. Read them aloud and listen carefully. Read them aloud. Okay, very good. Which one do you think has the two dictons? Yes, option C. Very good, Luis. She plays the piano at home. Plays A, home O. Congratulations, you're amazing. And remember, Luis, if you don't practice, you don't improve. Thank you for your participation and attention in class, Luis. Bye bye.